Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back yet again in the colony section, yet again for Potent Creep 2. I actually haven't done Potent Creep 1, but I clicked on Potent Creep 2 first, and I just figured we'd do that. There's only so many L packs left, and I figured I'd go with this one. An Elder L pack, destroy everything, melt away the land, play against the AI, have fun. Honestly, those are some pretty good rules. I like those rules. You know, melt the world. We've landed on yet another rock infested with humans. Melt away everything, destroy them. So our goal is simple. Destroy this Rift Lab. That being said, of course, it's an L-Pack, especially with destructible land. We can do some really funky things with eggs. We're not going to try and do funky things. We're going to use eggs for sure, and whatnot. But the goal is just to have some fun with it, right? This is an L-Pack. It's in a light play as creep. I just want to have some fun with it, not take it too seriously. So we'll put down our points here. Oddly enough, it's pretty much all mortars, it looks like. It looks like they're building some snipperinos, but realistically, it's all mortars. Now, there's an emitter over here with a blob nest. There's an emitter down here with a spore launcher. There's an emitter over here, and I believe this emitter has some crimson under it. So this, to me, is an important emitter. Like this one has some split breeder. I'd rather have crimson than a split breeder. Over here, if we actually give it a close look, crimson over here. So if we were to rate emitters of importance, this emitter, and this emitter are important as crimson. Other than that, I kind of want to do spores. I want it to be a spore map because there's a lot of shields. And I don't like shields. So that's kind of my goal. So these three emitters and spores. Now, will we get this emitter? Hopefully, right? Our goal is to get that eventually. But for now, that is that. That being said, I'm not going to try and overly just get down here right away. I'd like the creep to get most of the way if possible. I am going to be playing this entirely on 2x speed, just because it's an L-Back. I mean, it'll take its time. I mean, there's nothing we can, literally, we can place 5 eggs. I mean, come on. We want to speed it up. But, yes. I do want to say thank you very much. I mean, I got a couple birthday well wishes. Greatly appreciated. Do want to say, I hope everything is going fantastic with each and every one of you, and you're just having a wonderful time, you know? I mean, life is about nothing if not having a wonderful time. That's literally the point of life, because ultimately that's what it boils down to. Are you having a good time? Yes? Fantastic. 2 thumbs up. Let's keep it going and enjoying the ride. So, keep it moving. We do have 12 eggs, so our eggs are getting up there. I guess the question is, how much creep do we want out of a single emitter, right? Do we want to get this to 1,000? Because again, right now, we're at 14 eggs. We could probably get most of the way across the map and get towards this. That being said, that's a lot of earned mortars. So we will need a lot of eggulons to do the map. I believe, some of the faster times are 9 minutes. I am not going for a fast time. I will tell you that now. Fast time, don't care about. Do not care about, because I just want to have some fun. A fast time is not always a fun time. It can be a fun time. Doesn't mean a fast time is not a fun time. But for right now, I'm just looking for a chill, fun time. I want to see what we can do. So I'm going to get this to maybe I don't know, 600 or 700? Somewhere around there, probably. Keep this moving, keep this grooving, and ideally we'll get towards the bottom. I would love to get these spores. I want to get a lot of spores. So I want to get a lot of spores, and I'd love to get over here. So our goal right now is essentially to move down to this side. That being said, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad to get down there, because, this area is pretty blank, right? There is this pathway, but realistically, it's only, one row of mortars, right? I mean, this is pretty empty, this is pretty empty right here, this is pretty empty, this is fairly empty. I don't think it'll be that bad. I don't want to give them any space. The AI will rebuild. This is an AI rebuild map, so we don't want to deal with that. We could use our Egulons to take out areas like this, but I mean, literally, what is this doing? Literally nothing. I mean, I guess, is it getting red on? It's not even getting red on. It's taking red on. It's getting blue-white. Oh my gosh, their red is at 17.5. Why is it so high? Let's see, they have a 0.5 there. So we gotta take a second to look at the map. They have a 0.5 there. A couple 0.5ers. And is this like a massive one? No, that's a 0.5. You know what? This is a cheaty map. Look at this. This is not a 0.5. Look at the amount of Regulon coming through this. That is not 0.5. That is 0.5. And there's like, I don't even know, 10 of them, 20 of them. Look at that. It's, oh, okay. So we're not going to be able to shut off the red on, at least right away. Feels a little bad because, you know, I like to do that. So we're getting, like, honestly, look at how far down we've come just with upgrading this. Like, it feels pretty good. Do we want to kill this? This one wouldn't be bad. Ugh. We need, what, like 5 or 6 eggs, maybe? Like, right over here. Kind of want to put it, like, in the appropriate spots. Like, right here, maybe? I mean, we have plenty of eggs. It's not like we don't have eggs to spare. Don't get me wrong. Kind of hoping by upgrading this, the Crimson fills this in a little bit more, because if we get Crimson, like, right here, that'll be perfect. And it is kind of filling in, so I'm going to wait till this is at least at 700, and then... Wow, look at this! So even with it being as dense as it is, it is still drying up down here. So we do have to... Ooh, and they're building sprayers now. Interesting. Are they building anything else? So they have a... Oh, they have missiles now. So they built a bunch of snipers and missiles, and now they're building sprayers. That's an interesting... So that's the way they set themselves up, I guess. Set up for success. Works for me. Very cool. Let's do like 5 or 6 eggs. I might have done more than that. Let's just do that there, and let's do it like over here as well, right? We'll do something like that, like 8 eggs, because there are mortars on this one. I definitely want to do it. So the goal is to get these M-rifts, right? We can just get the M-rift, boom, that area is done. So if we can get this M-rift, boom, that area is done. So that should help out, right? Oh wait, am I... 770. I should have stopped at 750. I think 750 is sort of the number that I'm going for. Although, I guess maybe not, because I do want to hold down here. And I want to hold it ideally with these two. How are we going to get these two to hold it? This is definitely an awkward position. Okay. We're still at a good amount. I guess, I mean, do we just do this emitter just to sort of hold this area? Right? Like, get maybe 150. So maybe we'll do that. We'll get this, like, 150 soon. And then we'll egg to here, right? That way we have this spot that's gonna just start moving along, swinging its thong, having a good old time. And... 150. Boom. So we'll do something like you. Kill off the earned units. Because they're earned. No one likes them. What did they earn? Oh, but so... Okay, we'll put one here just as a precaution, you know, just as that this would have been the catalyst. So we'll put that there, and bazinga bazanga. Now we have an emitter. Now we have a spore launcher. 2 in 5 seconds. Oh no, 2 spores. What's ever going to happen? 2 spores. It's like nothing. But that being said, we can start putting more and more into the spores. So... There you go. We're at 5 spores now. That's more than 2. In fact, it's 3 more than 2. I'm surprised. Math is amazing. So we're feeling pretty... Oh, wow. We've taken to this and this. So it's a shame that the Crimson... Like, look at this Crimson pattern, right? The Crimson starts here. And it's like, I'm done around here. I'm done around here. But for some reason, there's some Crimson around here. Is there, like, Crimson on the ground or something? Like, what happened to the Crimson? Oh, no. Wait, no, there was Crimson there, but that's also destructible terrain. Very weird. Very weird. Don't understand it. I'll take it. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. It's actually not too bad. Let's just make sure they don't build those up. You know, I'll even put one there just so that it doesn't build. Wait, that was just a sniper. That was silly of me. Waste of an egg. I've wasted an egg, everybody. Please don't hate me. But I have wasted an egg. But that's okay, because if we look, we're making some pretty good progress. We're taking breeding grounds. This is holding. This is about to launch, and then we can put 4 more points into it. Boom, now we're up to 10 spores. Beautiful. Who doesn't love 10 spores? And one good thing about these spores is they will, hopefully, pop these shields. If we can pop a shield, we can start draining the Regulon. That's my goal. I want to drain the Regulon. I want to pop them shields. I want to keep this going. I really want this emitter. And this emitter is going to be hard. We might have... Honestly, we might have to Sporulon to that emitter. That might be a Spore emitter. Again, this is a long-term investment because I'm in it for the long haul. That's what we're going for right now. I do like, and it's been a long time since I've done a map like this because it's one of the older tendencies, is when you put a boost into a Spore launcher, for instance, it increases it by 1. Now they increase it by 2, which is actually much better. But it's also down by 15 seconds because we've put points into it. But also, if we look, there were, let's say 135, boom, we're at 128. Every upgrade you put into it decreases the time based off of the amount of upgrades you put into it. So you can really get like these weird situations where you might fire off 2 or 3 launches of spores at the same time if you save up a bunch of boosts. We're still doing A-okay, though. I mean, look at this. We've taken all of this. We're going down here. Apparently there's Crimson generated down here? Somewhere? Or was this the Crimson made it down here, and then somehow the blue took over? I don't know how it works. It's a little weird to me right now. This is very strange. Very strange. I'm almost tempted to just like big egg, like right here, right? Because if we big egg right here, destroy this Emrift, maybe destroy this. Let's start thinking about that, right? Like right there. So big egg, something like that. Got a huge pillar. It's coming in. It's gonna start destroying some of those. The real key is it's gonna get this Emrift. Boom, just like that. And it's going this way, and it's gonna hopefully get that Nullifier. Boom. And we're turning things to Crimson, and we have an emitter. But frickin'... Oh no! This area got nullified. I didn't even notice. No! My spores. Alright, that's fine. We do have this. Now this area is completely surrounded, right? There are Emrifts we have to deal with, but I mean, come on. This area being completely surrounded is a huge win. Huge win. I will take that any day of the week. I really am shocked that they were able to nullify this. I mean, it was a 150. It's not like it's that hard, but still, I mean, I feel a little twang in my cockles, so to speak. Right? You know, just that little bit of a I thought I set it up. I thought I was good to go elsewhere. But that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you get that twang, and sometimes it hits you, and you know, you just keep going. You evolve. You grow. I mean, all of this. I mean, this is all coming in. How is this doing? So they are making a new Emrift. So let's just do that and that. And guess what? No more Emrift over here. Get out of here. Let's just destroy this. I don't want you to have an Emrift over here. What are you talking about? That's just silly. That's just silly talk. Run out of power, and all of these Mortairs, get out of here. Don't want you. I would love to get this one. This one's actually a bit of a rough one. I guess maybe from the north, because, you know, if that's a shield, north would be best. You know, technically speaking, you want to make like the direct line, so over here would be best. Very interesting. I mean, we've come around both sides, so it's very exciting. Look at that. We actually did surround that. We did get it to be good. Very happy to see that. This Crimson is actually making some pretty... Oh my gosh, this is making amazing progress. Much better than I was expecting, to be fair. I really want this dead, though, because this is really holding back this progress. So maybe we just need it, like, here, or just something like that. I don't know how many I did there, but I made a pretty good impression, so to speak. Let's see if that can get... Ooh, it's turning blue, though. Turning blue is bad for business. Can you get the Emrift? We can get the Emrift. And Bazinga, Bazanga, that's a shield down. Doesn't matter if we take the shield. Right? We don't care if we take the shield. Taking the shield would be great, of course. But we don't care, because that shield is going to run out of power. It's inevitable. Oh my, oh my. And that will then lead this to progress much faster to the left. The top side is holding, actually surprisingly well. Again, because it's turning on to the blueberry creep. But that's okay. Our strawberry creep coming from the east will take it out. We're going, like, this has gone... We're actually making our path straight to the base, which is pretty ridiculous, too. So we have a lot going on for us. And as you can see, this area is now ours, right? We've no more shield. That shield, though, doing pretty good. Very good for that shield. Love it. By love it, I mean I hate it. It's 15. They're 15 growth? How is that possible? Where is this blue coming from, by the way? Like, all of this is crimson. And there's blue here. What are you doing, blue? Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. I think there's AC over here, so let's just keep that to be ours. Because I don't want this AC filling that up and having AC cause... Oh my gosh, we're almost up here. Jeez. We're taking quite a bit without too much effort. Alright, so let's take a look. I think it's time to egg this side, right? Do some egging. Eggulanin. Get rid of all these. I'm just done with them. I'm just done with them. It's what I want to see. It's what I need. And unfortunately, we're going to need something like that. Grab those. That'll be good. Oh, I forgot. Those pop. But, I mean, we would have popped it with all of those. So everything would have popped eventually. Would have taken a little bit of time. Not the end of the world. Spore launcher about to fire, which is great. We've taken all of this. Gotten rid of most of the bad. And Bazinga Bazanga, we're now launching some spores. Ooh, spore. You know what? Ah, butts. The spore turned that off, and I tried to click, but the screen shook, which means I couldn't place it. Should have paused. Should have paused. That was my fault. But look at this. I mean, the spores are doing great. They're doing some amazing work. We're still at 15 Regulon, which is a little bit of a problem. So there's some Regulon there. We do want to get this. We do want to get these. So do we want to do something like this? Again, I'm trying to be, like... I don't want to just take over the map, right? Because we can definitely... Like, we have 49 eggs, right? We could just egg the final base. That would be silly. Not silly. It would be amazing. So I'm going to put a bunch right here, just like that. That's actually way more than a bunch. That was way more than I wanted to do, but that's okay. That should take out this area. That should take out this area. Both of these should go down. We took out a bunch of earned units. There we go. Bazinga. Give me this emitter. Give me this blob's nest. Lovely days. This whole area, honestly, they're just doing fine. So I'm just going to do this behind. Cut off their power. Don't care about actually killing them. Just want their power cut off. Spore launchers, we're at 23 now, which is not too shabby. And they're going to stop firing on this side of the map. Alright, one thing I want to do is be prepared for this. So, one of these two, hit the shield. Boom. Shield has been hit. I'm going to drop one right there. Hope that works. Boom. There we go. Got it. That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about. That's all I want the spores to do. Just take out some of these shields, if you know what I'm saying. Shields, 29 Sporulons. So if we can get some spores up here, we're down to 12.5 Regulon generation, which is... So this is 12.5. So there's a 0.5 and there's maybe a 12.5. I don't know what's going on there. They don't have double because their urns are not used properly. That being said, I'm gonna put all the points in after this fires. So this is gonna fire. We're gonna put all our points in. It's gonna reduce the time. And bazinga. And look at that. We're down to 26 seconds till the next fire. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can potentially... Oh, let's toss one there. And be ready to pop it. Boom. There we go. Lovely. Just trying to get rid of stuff, right? Just trying to clean the map. There's the next fire. You gotta love it. 2 more points. We're down to 47 seconds. Like, having the points that reduce the timer by, like, significant amounts is pretty darn cool. How are they doing for red? Like, even though they are getting 12.5, but it is starting to add up, right? Because I do still have... Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my. No! Oh, we got rid of the shield. Yes! Success. Okay, very cool. Just gets rid of that. Don't care about, like, really taking it. I just want to make sure that that shield that earned shield is gone, as well as the Emrift. They'll rebuild it, but that's red on that they have to rebuild with. Oh my. Let's just do it. Yeah, 2 seconds fire again. Lovely. We're taking almost 20 seconds off every time we do an upgrade. That's incredible. And incredible indeed. Alright, so where's the next one? Because our goal right now is just... Oh. Boom, there we go. Another shield, another Emrift. Get out of here. Don't want you in my way. Love it. Like, this is just a regular emitter at this point. So we're doing fine. We're doing fine. The spores are doing good, honestly. And bazinga bazanga, that's 16 seconds till the next spore. You gotta love it. And we have 60... We have way too many eggs, right? 1, 2... And bazinga, we're down 30 seconds till the next spore. So our spores are starting to take down up here. I don't really... Like... If a spore lands up here, I'd be more okay with... I mean, spores are landing here, so I guess there's that. I don't know. I always feel bad with putting spores down where creep isn't, because it's like, oh yeah, we could put spores down because there's an emitter there. Because, I mean, technically speaking, we took down these shields, right? Like this shield. Like, we could potentially do, like, this and then this. But there's no actual creep. So I'm gonna hold to it. I'm gonna hold to my stupid laurels to a degree. Just keep him firing. It feels silly of me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I gotta hold to something when doing these types of maps, because, again, we could literally just drop 75 eggs, like, right along here, kill off all of these mortars, because they're, technically speaking, on destructible terrain. And what are they gonna do, right? Hell, I mean, all of these shields are about to go down. We could just drop eggs over here. Well, we could technically have dropped it there, because it was there. That being said, we didn't. Their red-on is essentially run out, though, which is kind of exciting. Boosh. Let's see how fast we can fire 2 launches. 112. Whoa! Put 3 points in, I think. And that was too much. So we can no longer do 3 points. Butts to me. I mean, the spores are making some good progress. I don't think the spores are that good. Realistically, we should have stuck with just creep. I mean, 50 points in this is 1,000 creep generation, right? That's... I can't believe I just did that. Oh my gosh. I was like, let it fire and then put the point in, and I just put the point in. My brain. Like, right now, I can't put a point. It's too much. That's okay. That's okay. They're still low on the red-on. Want to keep them as low as possible for whenever they do stuff. So 106. Oh, look at that. See, now we're at 8 seconds for 2 points. That's great, right? Firing a second volley while the first volley is like a third through its flight path. Incredible. Incredible. And we may even fire the third volley before the second volley even lands. I mean, like, we're making some progress with this one. Like, they do not have the... They, like, look at their Redon. It's going down and down. And there go the shields. Everyone's happy. Things are so... Oh. I was going to say, if Creep does land over here, I'd be pretty excited. But Snow Creep actually landed, though. I'm actually pretty surprised by that. Like, actually... Wait, is that Creep? That is Creep. We do have Creep there. So Creep is here. Oh, it actually destroyed this shield, which is kind of cool. So let's use this as a little bit of a staging ground, just to take a little bit of ground. Don't want to take too much, but just be like, yeah, you know what? This mountain, I like this mountain, right? This is mine for now. We have to really watch. We're at 104. Yeah, we can only do 1 point per. Ooh, that's kind of sucks. Means I can do like 2 points there, I guess. Alright, probably can start putting them up here. Like, the spores are doing good. Ooh. Put 1 more point over there. Bazinga, down to 20 seconds. Like, just putting 1 point cuts it down by so much, and we get a point every so often, like, actually pretty frequently. So it just kind of lines up very, very well. I super should have just taken this. Don't know why I didn't. What are they gonna do? I mean, the spores alone are taking over the map. Okay, let's see if we can actually take this. So spore. Oh my gosh, there's just no power up here anymore. I was gonna say we could just take the spores. I don't know why that Emrift isn't getting. Wait, did we destroy that Emrift at base? How did we destroy this Emrift? A spore landed right there and destroyed the Emrift in base. Holy moly, that's amazing! Like, what are they gonna do now? What can you even do? Spores are gonna start landing like great. I mean, now is the time just to have some fun. Let's just do something like that, because that is the time to have some. Whoa, base is destroyed. What do you know? It was just that easy. We still. Oh my god. Literally was like, okay. We got rid of their Emrifton base. Let's go, and it just went. It just went. Just a fun little map. Tried it again just for having some fun. Look at this. Spider did it in 1 minute and 49 seconds. That's literally just saving your eggs, popping the base, and we could have done that. We could have done that, but I feel like we did this in a good spirit. A good spirit. So I just want to say, I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're feeling fantastic. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And just keep on being you. It's incredible. So thank you so much. And I will catch you next time. Take care.